I'm going to call you the jolt of youth, brimming with vitality and zeal. Welcome to the channel, and today we're counting down our top 10 celebs you didn't realize were on Dancing with the Stars. We'll be looking at stars who either were on the show a long time ago or didn't get a chance to make much of an impression on this list. Let's get going. Number 1. Mark Cuban, Season 5. Back in Season 5, the shark moved from the boardroom to the ballroom. In fact, he was the first Shark Tank member to make a splash on the dance show Mama. Cuban was once paid $25 per hour to teach disco dancing to sororities, but he and his partner, Kim Johnson, ended up in the bottom two. You went for it in week 1, had a good time, had a good relationship, but your technique may use some improvement. Despite his stiff and clumsy moves, they were able to pull it in and be safe for another 3 weeks, but it was their Genie Sampa fantasy that had the crowd declaring, "We're out, but what would I do?" You all need to check this video out, trust me. Moving on to the second point, we have number 2. James Maslow, Season 18. Even if you don't remember who performed it, you'll remember this incredible modern routine to Frozen's Let It Go from Season 18. Big-time Rush singer and actor Peter Murgatroyd received the first perfect score of the season on Dancing with the Stars, and he would continue to rack up 10s. Following that, James and Petta made it all the way to the finals, mesmerizing the audience with a passionate and steamy tango that came 1 point short of a perfect 30. When the couple was eliminated, though things rapidly calmed off, they placed 4th overall after the first night. We expected him to come out and give it his best. Number 3. Misha Barton, Season 22. This is wonderful, Taylor. This is in fact far superior to any dance I've ever choreographed. Don't worry if you forgot about this famous star's appearance on the show. It appears that she would love to forget about it as well. In Season 22, when dancing with Artem Sigvintsev, the actor compared her experience on the show to the Hunger Games and described it as terrible. Barton stated that the show gave her more creative power over her costumes, but that she never took advantage of it. She and Sigvintsev had a tense relationship, which was no secret. In fact, I was counting on them to make it a good time. She was already feeling apprehensive about doing this. Barton was one of the Bs in week 2. Actually the bottom 3, and the following week they sombered their way out of the show. You won't believe the 4th celebrity. Keep scrolling. Number 4. Kim Kardashian, Season 7. You might not recall their brief Season 7 partnership with Mark Ballas unless you've been following this Kardashian closely. She made it through 3 embarrassing dances until the audience had had enough. On the dance floor, Kim appeared to be in a lot of pain. She was out of sync and lacked self-assurance. Even Mark agreed that she wasn't the best dance partner he'd ever had. It's only a show. It's only a matter of coming out and selling it and sizzling it, which he fails to do. Mark was overdoing it to compensate, and it appeared that the whole thing was off balance. It's the worst, and you feel like an eye, she said ahead of Milo Manheim's time in the ballroom. Number 5. Lil' Kim, Season 8. If you're wondering how this indicator escaped your notice, you're not alone. She was coupled with Derek Huff back in Season 8, so don't worry. Lil' Kim was a fan favorite who frequently received high marks for her incredible dancing performances. Everything changed in week 9, when they were eliminated in a shocking fashion. The auditorium erupted in boos as soon as their names were called. When I announced your name, there was a collective gasp in this room. I had to tell you something a few weeks ago on a show. I had a lot of fun watching you dance. I truly believed it. The rapper, whose true name is Kimberly Denise Jones, revealed that she didn't need much persuasion to sign up. First and foremost, she told MTV, "I have to do this dancing in my heart." Number 6. Mike the Situation, Sorrentino, Season 11. The scenario made history as the first Jersey Shore cast member to participate in the competition in Season 11. Despite the fact that he and his partner, Karina Smirnoff, had obvious chemistry, his subpart and skills often landed them at the bottom of the leaderboard after his amazing washboard abs failed to distract the judges or viewers from his inelegant Argentine tango during week 4. They appear to have been eliminated. He walked off and raged at the judges' remarks. "So, we noticed how unhappy you were last night about your grades. Is that an indication of your dedication to this competition?" "I would definitely," Sorrentino remarked. He had planned to use this as an occasion to cite and display America a different side of him, but clearly, this wasn't the situation. He wanted you to know that I'm not a dancer and I try to practice, and this is definitely hard. Number 7. Cody Lindley, Season 7. This actor has a long list of credits, but you're probably most familiar with him from Hannah Montana, where he played Miley's love interest Jake Ryan. He was the youngest contestant in Season 7, and the youngest male contestant on the show thus far, at just 18 years old. He and his partner Julian Ho were also pretty consistent every week. After previously benched pro editor Slivinska stepped in after Huff was hospitalized, Huff was able to return for the semifinals to dance with Lindley in what would be their final dances. They didn't make it to the finals, but they came in 4th place, which is rather good. Number 8. Drew Carey Season 18. Carey is best known for her roles on Drew Carey's The Price is Right and as the host of Whose Line Is It? In any case, welcome to whoever's line it is in the first place. The show when nothing is true and the points are irrelevant. Yes, exactly. The points are exactly the same as the irate voices in my head. They don't make a difference in fact. However, he danced with his partner Cheryl Burke all the way until week 6. The comedian and host admitted that understanding the technical part of the show was difficult, but dancing on the show was a dream come true, as evidenced by his joy each week. Who else wishes that they could be there during the actual dance? I'm sure that I am the only one. Comments down below, guys. What do you really think about this? Do not fail to please. I will go through each comment. So back to the topic. His dancing career came to an end with his tango to Rick James's Super Freak, but he went out on a high note and gracefully bowed out. As a result, I'd like to express my gratitude for allowing me to use your dance floor to help me realize this dream. It has been a fantastic experience. Number 9. Bill Nye Season 17. In the show's 17th season, the scientist was coupled with a time stack line. It's possible that you don't recall it because they didn't make it past week 3. In week 1, they were at the bottom of the standings, but their fans appear to be their saving grace. Then, on their paso, Ever the Trooper in week 2, Nye sustained an injury. Despite his hiatus, he returned the next week on the dance floor with a jazz number. Turns out America loves an underdog, but not an injured one, so the pair was eliminated. He, unfortunately, won't be remembered as Bill Nye the Dancing Guy. Number 10. Buzz Aldrin Season 10. We'd be overjoyed if you remembered that one of the first men to walk on the moon also sprang onto the dance floor. At the age of 80, Aldrin went from wandering among the stars to joining the cast of the 10th season of the show. He and his partner Ashley Del Grosso made it to week 3 before being ejected from the competition. When asked about his experience, Aldrin stated, "I never imagined walking on the moon, and I certainly never imagined dancing on national television." Well, they say that Dancing with the Stars is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I think to myself, what a lovely world. I think the last point nailed it. Or what do you guys think? Do you agree with our recommendations? In the comments box, let us know what you think about everything. Thank you very much. That concludes today's discussion. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and set on post notifications for more amazing videos. Keep an eye out for our next installment, and we'll see you then.